Welcome on back to the Let's Play world. Today, we're gonna venture into the end to go kill that ender dragon, along with conquering the entire end and getting ourselves multiple pairs of elytra. But along the way, we're gonna have to build a few farms in order to actually make our way to the end. So if you enjoy this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get to it. Now, before we can actually head into the end and go kill that ender dragon, there's a few chores we need to do. First up, I want to get all of those items we collected up last episode all smelted. Now, I could just put this in a bunch of furnaces, but instead we're going to build a super smelter. This thing is just going to consist of 8 furnaces, which is plenty enough for now, and it should be able to make quick work of all the gold and iron we collected. And also, thank you guys for letting me know that if you just use Silk Touch on netherrack gold, you'll get a full ingot every single time, rather than just a bunch of nuggets. I think right here is a perfect spot for this furnace. This is our cement maker, but it doesn't work really well and it's kind of janky, so I rather replace it, and we can build a better one later. So first off, we need to demo this entire thing. With the cement maker now out of the way, I just gotta clear out a little bit more space, and now we can get to building. Yes, I could have built some ultra massive super smelter, but I decided to keep it on the smaller side. Mainly because I do want to build an industrial district in the future, and that's where all my massive farms and smelters are going to go. Now, if I built this correctly, I should just have to throw all the coal in there and then all of the gold into here. But actually, to speed this process up, can I reach the minecart? I'm gonna put that all in there, and yeah, we don't want the cobblestone in there. So theoretically, if I hit this lever, everything should start working. I'm actually gonna go back there and double check. Yep, it seems that everything is working. That is perfect, and we got 8 ingots in the chest. That is exactly what we want. For now, I'm using blocks of coal just because this is a pretty massive smelting. I mean, it's like 20 stacks of raw gold, but eventually I think it would be cool to have an auto bamboo farm feed these furnaces at some point. Part of the reason I wanted to get all this gold smelted up is because our next chore is building a Hoglin bartering system, a fully automatic one. The reason we're doing this is because we're going to need a bunch of ender pearls, and while Hoglins, they just happen to trade those. They also trade a bunch of other goodies that I want to bring along, like spectral arrows. This is going to make it much easier to see the ender dragon when I'm actually firing arrows at it, meaning it should be easier to kill. We're going to build this piglin trading farm right next to the iron farm, mainly just because there's really no need to build it like far away. It's also a pretty big area and piglins are constantly spawning. No, I'm not looking for you, zombified piglin. I'm looking for the not so ugly version of you. Anyways, let's get to building this. Come here, buddy. Come get the gold. Come get the gold. Come on, come grab it. Come on, you have to see it. Come on, it's right there. There we go. Now you're catching on. Throw another one right there. Come on, come grab this gold. All right, what if I just do this instead? This guy really doesn't seem to be interested. I decided to hit him, so hopefully he doesn't get too dangerous. Wow, his aggro just does not follow. Come on, just right here. Now, where did he go? And right about here is when I saw this world flash before my eyes until I remembered this isn't hardcore Minecraft. Thank goodness I have feather falling. Oh my goodness, that was so scary. I thought I was just about to lose all of my goodies. All right, this guy's actually following me this time. Luckily, I collected up as much gold as I did because it's making it a lot easier to do this. Dude, come on. You must see that one. Come on, right in there. Okay, I got him. Okay, we got one of them in. Now I just need to go get a second one. Also, I need to name tag this guy. Also, thank goodness getting the second piglin into the chamber was much easier than the first one. This guy actually had somewhat of an attention span. And just like that, we got both of the piglins in their little chambers, where they're gonna spend the rest of their lives. No, it's not as brutal as it sounds. Anyways, let's finish this thing up. Once the piglins were in place, there really wasn't much to finish up until one of the piglins outside randomly decided to go aggro on me. So I just took him out with my bow and arrow like any other person would. And now that the farm is finished, all I need to do is take all of this gold, throw it in there, and then proceed to hit this button, and this thing is gonna start working very quickly. It should go through all of this gold, which is 6 stacks, in about 10 to 12 minutes, I think. Anyways, I'm gonna AFK until all the gold is gone. It may look like these piglins aren't really doing anything, but that's because I sped it up so fast that you can't even see what's going on. It ended up taking a lot longer than I thought for the entire 6 stacks to clear out. If I added a few more piglins, this would go a lot quicker, but I don't need some crazy big piglin bartering system yet. That took significantly longer than I thought it was going to, but it is all finished up now. So let's see what kind of goodies we got. Okay, we got 14 ender pearls from that one and 17 from this one, leaving us with just about 2 stacks of them, which is plenty enough. We also got a bunch of other goodies. Oh, I totally forgot about soul speed. You know, I kind of didn't realize how many good items you get from these little bartering systems. Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. That did not feel good. Oh, okay. That's not good. Okay, he's getting real close to me. He's getting real close to me. Do these guys just randomly go aggro? Okay, that was weird. I did not know that was a thing. Anyways, I did make my way over to the nearby nether fortress to collect up a few more blaze rods so I can get some more blaze powder. The more eyes of ender I can have, the easier this is gonna be. With both the smelter and the piglin bartering system done, I now want to take a few minutes trading with villagers, trying to get all of my armor completely decked out. Villagers are obviously the easiest and most efficient way to get really, really good enchanted books, so I think it's worth spending some time trying to get some mending and also some unbreaking. Let's ignore the fact that I don't have any pants on, but anyways, I've been spending a little bit of time with the villagers trying to get some mending, and finally I have got a guy that is trading mending. But before I can trade with him, I need to turn all of that sugarcane into paper and then trade it all for emeralds, so then I can buy 1 bookshelf off of him, and then I'm gonna send him down his way. You guys already know how this all goes. I've been trading for quite a while, and I now have 3 unbreaking books and also 1 mending book. And this guy is almost maxed out. I would get some more mending books, but I really don't care to have them just yet. I really just want to have 1 so I can bring an anvil into the end with me. And once we get our elytra, we can throw some mending on them. Also, one more thing I definitely want to craft before we get going is a set of full diamond armor. And of course, I'm like 1 diamond short. All right, 1 chest plate, please. We already have the boots and the helmet, and now look at us. Next up, we need to get netherite, but that's gonna wait for another episode. I can't help but notice that I am level 31, so it's worth checking out if there's anything good to enchant. Let's see what the chest piece and leggings are showing. Nothing very good, especially considering I already have unbreaking to put on them, and one of these guys trades for protection 4. That would be this guy right here. Actually, I guess I never checked what the bow is showing. Power 3, which I'm gonna do because it's better than nothing. Of course, it's just power 3. Luckily, I do have infinity to put on it because one of those guys traded infinity. We are pretty much about 90% of the way ready. I got an ender chest full of potions and other goodies, and I'm just waiting on my potatoes to cook up into baked potatoes. Besides that, I am bringing a carved pumpkin with me because I did install the resource pack, so when I wear this, I don't get the annoying overlay. I mean, come on, is it really that big of a deal? And if you're wondering why you wear a carved pumpkin, it's so Enderman can't see you looking at him. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments if you feel like this is cheating. I don't think it is. Once the potatoes were finished cooking, it was about time to go head out. So, grabbing my eyes of ender, I started to throw them and seeing which direction they were gonna lead me. Sometimes I forget how slow this process is and how often you might end up losing eyes of ender. The first 2 that I threw both disappeared, and there's a few more along the way that I ended up losing because I threw them in a forest and they probably ended up on trees, and I was just too lazy to climb up onto the tree and get them. That's part of the reason I made a bunch extra, so I can kind of be sparingly with them. They also weren't very hard to get at all. I could have just put more gold in the piglin farm and we would have gotten more ender pearls. And blaze rods, well, that's really, really easy to get. Although eventually they did turn around and I found the perfect location to dig down. I wasn't planning on running into a zombie spawner, but we dug directly into one. And don't judge me for digging straight down. I'm willing to put my trust in it. Okay, let's keep going though, because this obviously isn't the stronghold. And that is what I'm looking for. Okay, I definitely want to light this whole place up and make sure to remember where I've been going. Oh, we have a library and a staircase. Any goodies in here? Where are the chests? There's one. Oh, we got a smithing template. I'm definitely gonna take that. And an empty map. I'm pretty sure there should be another chest on the 2nd floor, which there indeed is. Light this all up, make sure nothing drops on me. Oh, and we got another mending book. Okay. I'm gonna leave actually most of this stuff behind because I really don't have the inventory space to handle it. Well, that didn't take very long long at all. I pretty much found the portal right after I left the library. I do have some water on me, so I am gonna get rid of this lava just because it always freaks me out. And now we can place in all of our eyes of Ender, and luckily I crafted extra because I lost a lot of them along the way. Can I hit it? Oh, baby, look at that. I got my respawn point set up, so if we die, we should spawn back here, and if we kill the Ender Dragon, we'll spawn right back here also once we go through the portal. I also have any backup materials and stuff in here. I don't really need my shovel or axe, so I'm gonna leave those behind. I have some extra armor and also an extra bow, along with my inventory pretty much all set up for this fight. Last time I fought an Ender Dragon in my 100 days on hardcore, I died, so I really don't want that to happen again. Anyways, let's cue the most epic Ender Dragon montage ever. And we did it, we killed the Ender Dragon. Oh yeah, I want all this XP. Give me all of this XP. We're at 53, 54, 57. Oh yeah, baby, look at all of this. We killed the Ender Dragon. And it really didn't take that long. It took, I wanna say, about 20 minutes. It was kind of difficult because he kept doing circles around one of the pillars, but that's not that big of a deal. I didn't even have to use a single one of my potions. I did go through about 2 stacks of spectral arrows. And yes, I do have infinity on my bow, but I totally forgot that infinity does not work on specialty arrows, only normal arrows. Anyways, I did make sure to bring a piston with me so I can then do this and then this, and it fell through the portal, but luckily I did set my spawn so we can just go back through and then the end credits. I have no idea where the egg went. It may have went back to spawn. I'm not totally sure. Anyways, with the Ender Dragon complete, it's now time to do some end busting. So first things first, I need to make my way over to the end gateway, which is never easy. Why can't it just like be on the island? Why does it have to be so far away? I'll just bridge out. I always hate this part, but then using my Ender Pearl, I just throw it in there and we're over here now. Which means I just need to pick a direction to go in, which I feel like is always the hardest part because I could walk in the wrong way and not find any elytra for like 2,000 blocks. That island looks big, so we're gonna go with that one. Luckily, I did bring some Ender Pearls with me, so I didn't have to bridge like the entire way, but still most of it. Now it's time to just run around and hopefully I can find an end city, especially one that has a flying ship on it. Honestly, in my opinion, I think exploring the end is one of the most boring things you can possibly do because it's pretty much the exact same thing that's never ending, and every once in a while you might run into an end city. Pretty much besides that, it's a lot of ender pearling and building lots and lots of cobblestone bridges in between all of the islands. I see something in the distance. Cross your fingers with me and hopefully this one does have a ship because it's gonna make this end busting go much quicker. Sadly, this first end city does not seem to have a ship, but I still want to go inside of it because I do want to collect up as many shulker shells as possible, and also it could be filled with a bunch of diamond tools. Although I am gonna do something real quick. I want to get a few more ender pearls for when I get the floating effect, so I can just do that and then just start killing these guys. And with more ender pearls acquired, let the raiding begin. Oh, we got our first shulker shell. Oh my goodness, this is the worst effect ever. Oh, and I can't hit him now. Come on, open up, open up. I just want my shell. Okay, we got it. We got one shulker shell. And the parkouring, I totally forgot about this part. Like I said, it's been a while since I've conquered the End or the Ender Dragon or even explored an End City. Okay, so I guess this city had literally nothing. I did get 4 shulker shells, but still, like, nothing at all. I am gonna try collecting up all of these end rods because it is one of my favorite things to decorate with. And we got another end city right there. Hopefully this one has a ship. I think it does. It has the dock right there. That is definitely a boat right there. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you didn't do this already, definitely use ender pearls when you're exploring because then I can just throw it like that. Hopefully it makes it. That would really suck if it didn't. Yeah, it made it. It just makes it a lot easier to get along the islands. Sometimes though, you do still have to build. We finally have our first chest and we got some diamond armor in it. Very cool. Literally the exact thing I'm wearing right now, but it's time to continue going up. I haven't explored this entire thing yet, but we are completely up at the boat. So hopefully this reaches. Hopefully, please. Okay, I did reach. Awesome. I want to get downstairs before I start getting bombarded with shulker shells. It is so incredibly hard to find where these guys are. Anyways, we got our instant health potions in here, which I really don't need. Oh, there he is. And also we have our elytra. Oh yeah, give me those things. We got some more diamond armor in here. I definitely don't want that. And I also don't want that. I don't need the saddle, but I can grab my anvil now and also my 2 books, and I can throw the unbreaking on the elytra and also the mending. And I was smart enough to bring some fireworks so we can actually use these elytra like they're meant to be used. I might have to change my skin if I'm constantly gonna have these things on. Anyways, I'm gonna collect this thing up and keep exploring. Besides the elytra and a few other tools and armor, this place really didn't have much. We pretty much just got these 2 pair of leggings, some potions, and that's just about it. We're not gonna stop there though. I wanna keep looking and try to get myself 2 or 3 backup pairs of elytra in case I die. First off, I am so happy we got this. This is gonna be a game changer in this world. Right now, we're just using them in the end, but just imagine in the overworld how quickly we can get to different biomes and even different bases. Second off, take a look at how chaotic this piece of End City is with all the shulkers firing their shells. I mean, it is just absolute mayhem. It is pretty cool to look at though. Looks like we have another city right there, but this one doesn't have a ship. Oh, that's a ship right there though. I'm definitely going for that one. It almost becomes too easy exploring the end when you have elytra. Is there another one over there? Oh my goodness. Don't mind if I drop right here and make my way downstairs. I'm gonna grab the potions too because I might as well take this guy out. We got some more diamond leggings. I'm not really gonna take any of this stuff. Ooh, we got some diamonds and a pretty good pickaxe. Ooh, and a mending chestplate. And obviously the elytra. Although real quick, I do actually want to make myself 1 shulker box just so I can put all these goodies inside of it. I really don't want to die with all of this stuff on me. I kind of forgot actually how difficult this is. I am getting bombarded right now with these guys. I'm just trying to finish off this last place. Okay, I got 1 more taken care of. Take out this guy. Okay, we're doing a little better. We're doing a little better. Where else are they shooting from? I've explored this one before, right? No, I definitely haven't. What's the shovel? Okay, there's a guy right there. I'm just gonna go down this way and eat some food. All right, I've pretty much explored that entire fortress. Now I'm just gonna go to these other ones and steal the elytra. I'll take that, please. And I will also take that. I'm pretty much 1 shulker shell away from having 32. So I'm gonna try getting this last one, but I am ready to pretty much head out of here. And there we go. That's the last one. I think 16 shulker boxes is plenty enough for now. And we also have 4 pairs of elytra. We're definitely going to come back soon though, because I'd love to collect up all the shulkers from every single one of these rooms and the other 3 end cities that I pretty much just left unattended and didn't take anything. Anyways, I have about an 8,000 block journey back to the main island and 26 rockets to do it, which I think will be enough. I'll keep you guys updated. I ended up finding another 2 cities on my way back, and both of them have ships, so I might as well explore them. Well, not explore, just raid them for their elytra. Yep, I'll take that. Oh, I guess my inventory's full. And yeah, I'm gonna take that too. Also, I guess I never grabbed an ender dragon head, so I might as well just do that. Yeah, I'll take this, please. So we now have one. Oh my goodness, that is so large. It is crazy. I'm gonna put my pumpkin back on just to be safe. And now I'll finish my journey home. And there we have the main island. This has been the spookiest last like 400 blocks because there's been nothing around me. And I made it back with just 7 rockets to spare. Let's just go straight into the portal. I'm trying to work on my my elytra skills, but it's okay. They're getting better. Well, pretty much from here, I can just grab my ender chest, I guess, and then now just head back home. I did want to grab those smithing templates real quick, which should be in this chest. Oh yeah, along with the mending book. And I'll see you guys back at base. I started walking back, and then I remembered that I could just use my elytra. Why does it look at my head? Also, the stronghold was not very far from base. This is the village we got our villagers at, and our base is just right about there, which was extremely nice that I didn't have to go super far. Anyways, now that we've killed the ender dragon and also collected up a few elytra, there are some big projects that are going to be coming up. Also, by the way, did I show you guys my office? It's not quite complete yet. This wall still has to be built, but I'm thinking I want to put a map right here. This is where we can do all of our important talking for the future and for the past, maybe even the present. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I changed up the editing a little bit and also added in some new music and obviously the killer montage of the ender dragon fight. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.